Hello, friends, speedgaming, runner, randomizer fan, whatever you may be. Hope your evening is going well. If not, we'll try to improve it because we've got Caracarn and xoas doing battle here in the matchup touchdown race. How you feeling, Night CD?
Oh, I'm feeling like we definitely need a ladder very deep in 9. Or maybe a bow-blocked recorder. How about you, Trenton? How's your night going?
I'm going pretty... I talk good. Yeah,
there we go.
Great. We're
words are hard.
Well, the irony is we're here 12 hours apart because you did commentary for that race this morning, and I did setup for it. So
yay! Yeah, that was a lot of. It was a lot of fun though, and now we're joined by ProPiece on tracking. So thank you very much, ProPiece, for pushing all the buttons that make us look good.
Absolutely, love it when runners start so close you don't even have to sync them.
All right, well, we found our first door repair, so let's get that out of the way.
What's the pay for? Did he take damage or something?
I think somebody got bopped by the somebody got bopped by one of the Armoses. Oh, I think it was. Woohoo!
Well,
okay, door repair number 2.
They're probably less harmful on the overworld than they are in dungeons, honestly.
Very true, but it's going to be a little bit rough until yeah, blue darkness. Oh, this is a good overworld. But we're definitely going to want a sword soon that we can at least knock some of these guys out of the way.
10 for the small secret, and by the coast we have an arrow shot. Pretty cheap keys.
And my favorite item, my second favorite item in the game, the blue ring.
Is your favorite the red ring?
Yes, definitely. But we do have a book on the coast, and since that is all the maps for every single level, that's definitely in the running.
And at the Lost Hills Armos, we get our wood sword. Sword number 1 of the seed. That did not take long.
And it's definitely coming in handy trying to make it up the stairs full of levers.
Hey, you take any. Caracarn's going to get a candle, as most runners would.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, especially this early on, because then hopefully you don't have to backtrack.
We've got all the dungeon enemies from the overworld.
Looks like it's gonna be Tektites, Lionels. I haven't seen Lionels yet. Tektites, Lionels, maybe a couple of bats. You know, nice and friendly. just gotta get there first.
Yeah. So, northeast corner for Caracarn.
Alright, well, we got 10 for the small secret, so it's not great, not terrible.
Well, I mean, it didn't hurt any, but...
we could at least maybe play the money-making game when we get there.
I'm always for that.
Yeah, team middle.
That's the fastest, and xoas is going to get it. There you go! Team middle pays off!
Yay! Good job, team middle.
Can't buy anything with it yet, but she got it, so there's that.
Yeah, exactly. And you've already found a couple of different door repairs, so at the very least, you're a little bit ahead. And Exo's going to get his blue candle.
Alright, so pretty even for our runners having gotten the candle and sword very close to each other, and largely the same exploration so far.
Nice screen scroll from Caracarn to skip out on the Lost Hills screens.
Good screen scrolling is a very strong tool in the box, especially with wizards on the overworld. I mean, they can make plenty of screens very unpleasant when they're there.
Yeah, but it's how many people... you have to have, like, the nerves to be able to screen scroll when you have the wizards flying at you and shooting beams in your face.
So Caracarn farming the orange ones there, looking for bombs, most likely.
Pretty good dodging here on the boulders of this screen, and then he gets pegged by Zora.
Well, it happens. You can only look at so many things at once.
True. We're going to take a peek at our any roads. So far, they seem pretty spread out.
What's with the dark dots on every single Any Road screen? Okay, now we gotta give those a little difference, little variety.
Caracarn's gonna kill a couple of them, hopefully get some bombs.
Still no bombs between our 2 runners, but we do have level 1!
Yay! And it's a nice happy green color. Exo's gonna pirouette this door, hopefully not getting hit by the Wizrobes.
Brings up a bomb wall and a map, and that's
it looks like a sniper rifle.
I was thinking exactly the same thing.
Looks like Exo's gonna kind of poke around at this Manhandla, see if he's not beefy. But I don't know if on 3 hearts with no more beam sword if Exo can take it out.
Caracarn gonna purchase the bait already.
I guess if you have the money for it, you might as well. And yeah, Antlers, it does look like that is definitely the opposite of a beefy Manhandla.
Yeah. Caracarn has bombs though, so not as important. So made sense to try for the Manhandla and see if that was the item room.
Well, and this being 1, you've got the floor heart, the floor item, and a staircase item in here. So this is usually a really good thing to find early.
Key blocked out of that 1 room on the other side. Bomb blocked out of here.
We got another take any for Caracarn. He's already up to 4 hearts.
Good chance of the white sword item once we find it.
And that definitely helps out. We have a heart as our Armos item today.
Okay. Not your favorite of, or not my favorite of the Armos items, but...
Well, it comes in handy if the Armos item ends up being like a red ring, or your bow, or a ladder. But if it's a banana, then meh. Or you know, the blue banana. Exo's taking another stab at this Manhandla, dodging for everything he's got.
And one of the biggest problems with Manhandla, aside from the pure speed, is what I said with the Zorbop, is you can only watch so many things at once. It's throwing around 2 fireballs and moving. You have 3 targets to dodge and watch at the same time. Which,
yeah,
not ideal.
A little bit difficult. Looks like Exo is going to leave it alone for just a little while and maybe try to go find himself some bombs. Or, you know, anything. Oh, like level 4.
Good pack of bombs can make a big difference. I tell ya, I'm on a kick of seeing levels in this level 8 spot, it seems.
I'm trying to remember if we had one there this morning.
I wasn't tracking it, so I don't remember as distinctly, but I try to take notes of where the levels were, so I know I've marked that screen a bunch in this tournament.
I just ask chat, and generally they're very, very helpful people. Oh, Exo almost gets the candle boost to get through that door, but that Lionel just got him right before he made it.
I'm fond of calling Lionel screens firing squad screens if there's any sense of it narrowing and forcing you into a path where they all get to shoot at you. Yeah, that's a firing squad.
Oh yeah, definitely think the maze room qualifies as that one. They're being a little bit kind here and lining up for Exo.
They're not being kind on the whole dying part, though.
Yeah, this is one of those you're going, okay, don't move, don't move.
Excuse me, I got crazy dogs in the background.
Oh, okay.
Too much.
Hi, puppies. They heard the Lionels were here and they wanted to play. Alright, Caracarn continuing to explore. He's headed up towards the grave. We're gonna get an idea of what's behind here. And it's a door repair. Exo manages to kill, I think it was 2 of those blue Lionels, and he's going to leave the room since he's right next to the lobby, save his progress, and get his hearts back. We have what might be the 3rd take any for Caracarn, because he's gotten 2 hearts and at least 1 candle.
That's a lot of hearts. We're getting into magic sword threatening territory.
Magic sword hype? Alright, Exo's doing a really good job on this Lionel room, just taking it nice and slow, dodging everything, and then saving the progress when he does manage to get one killed.
I always like doing that. That's a strat that can definitely help you get through some difficult rooms.
It is, and it comes in handy. I'm wondering if he's gonna... Oh, he already has a key, so never mind. A Canana key isn't an option here.
And that's the map, so...
Oh, that's a...
Go. This is probably the transport.
Yeah, this is a lovely segmented level 4. Because normally 4 wouldn't really have a transport.
And check the staircase first, personally. It's a boomerang.
Yeah, I mean, it's at least a ranged weapon. You can use it on those Lionels that we were fighting earlier. So that wasn't having anything of it. It's like, nah, I'm gonna fly this way. Bye.
And that's a ladder block.
Not having any bombs. I'm trying to remember if Exo had seen a way around to get to the rest of this first section of 4.
Shutter door here, so we can go to the right, and then there might be a transport behind the key door that's under the V.
Oh, it's the door with the Lionels. This boomerang should actually come in really handy here, because it's gonna hopefully get him out of the room so he can check out this what looks to be a bomb drop. And our skeletons have rolled down today, because they just died to a wooden boomerang. Caracarn, taking advantage of, it was either max money or pretty close to it, buys himself a key.
I wouldn't argue with that. I mean, I'd love a blue ring purchase, but keys have been in demand.
Yeah, it feels like ever since Fred changed the way the generation algorithms worked last year, that keys have just been a huge thing that you want to find early.
Back to level 1 with a few bombs, so this has got to be a beeline for the Manhandla and that possible item.
And being able to see a good chunk of the rest of this level 1 as well, so I kind of like this play.
This just in, Manhandla does not like to cooperate, but that works out nicely.
Yeah, he does.
All along.
He does give back the bombs, so that's pretty good. And with those bombs, Exo's going to be able to kind of explore a little bit over towards our Triforce. We haven't been able to go past here because we couldn't get through the wall.
There's a bomb dropper room, so there's a chance they could drop it, but, you know, that doesn't mean they will.
Oh, dear. That is definitely a room in level 1 that likes to drop items as well. We got another Manhandla.
And that's the Triforce Manhandla.
Well, at least we know he's not that squishy. And then we have a key that's blocked by the ladder.
Do you go for the Manhandla first, or you try and check for that last room?
Oh, no! Exo gets a really good bomb on him, but the Manhandla just kind of swings over and knocks him out.
Slight chance that right head would have survived, but that was really close.
Yeah, it was oh, here we go. We're gonna go get him. Caracarn joining Exo in level 1, and he's about to get the news, hopefully, that this Manhandla is pretty trolly.
A few more hearts, but I feel like the one-head Manhandla is the fastest enemy in the game.
He's definitely pretty fast. Caracarn gets a fairy for his troubles, but he's now out of bombs, so he can't really go very much further in this level 1.
Yeah. I really like to bomb the wall here more than deal with the Manhandla, because this is a quick Triforce to get back to. Let's find out if we got an item over here.
Well, this could either be a staircase or a floor drop, because this is this room in level 1 is I think the only place that this room can have a floor drop.
Unfortunately, of course, though, it's Pole's voice, so that's a lot of stabby with a wood sword.
It really is, but Exo's doing a pretty good job of using the beams and staying out of their way, so... Maybe we get to see what this is shortly.
It is... One of the pluses and minuses of them is they really don't care where Link is. They're gonna go on their path.
Yeah, I have to say, when I first started playing the game, bunnies were just one of those things I was like, no, I really just don't want to have to deal with them until I have a bow.
It's a key. I'm probably leaving one at this point.
Well, he does still have 2 bombs left. I'm kind of wondering if maybe he goes and takes a stab at the Dodongo room we just saw. Oh, hi, Bo. Yeah, takes a stab at that, the Dongo room that he sadly couldn't do anything in before because he didn't have any bombs. Exo gets his Triforce.
And Caracarn with the bow pickup is a big one, because I don't know that... Exo's gonna go back there right now.
It looks like he's gonna go take a peek, at least. And it wasn't that far in, so...
How about that runner day 5? Like, in a more literal sense, because they were walking across towards each other. Like, theoretically, there was a moment in time where their sprites were standing on the exact same pixels.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Exo's gonna continue looking. He's gonna get himself the floor heart here in 1. So the only thing we're missing is the staircase, which is kind of looking like it's Dig Dogger blocked. Link to the past, Ken. There's gonna be a floor heart, floor item, and then a staircase item in level 1.
Caracarn does know that that Manhandla is the Triforce, but checking out this room as well before actually doing battle, and will be rewarded with a key for that.
It's not a bad reward for stabbing all of these bunnies, especially this early in the game, and he's already had to buy one.
Although he found the floor drop, so I'm a little surprised he would fight this room.
Well, maybe it's you want to finish up level 1 and you don't want to have to come back. Plus, I'm trying to remember if we've seen an arrow shop yet.
Yes, early. It was the arrow's keys. Could be a staircase. Okay, fair enough.
Exo finding the large secret, which tonight is 93 rupees. That's not terrible.
No, for things rolling down, they're not nearly as bad as they might be. How about that? Some good bombs and the 1 bomb kill of the Manhandla. We got level 5.
Yeah, nice pretty blue color. Let's see what our enemy set is though.
Early staircase in the Lionel room. This will really test your block clipping abilities.
Well, I'm trying to remember, is this one of the levels that this room could actually drop something like the map, the compass, or, you know, happy items?
I think I'm just more worried about getting in the staircase.
Sadly, Exo's having some fun here.
Trying to do the reverse clip, which is definitely harder than a standard clip, but that got him in.
Woo.
And now we get to see what else is in this 5.
Looks like Caracarn is also... Oh, move, Caracarn! He's getting the information that level 1, it looks like the staircase item is in fact blocked by a Dig Dogger.
And this should be our item.
That's a pretty nice staircase then, the first one.
A really trolly 5.
Well, we did have a double segmented 5 earlier today, so it can happen.
I mean, I feel like I've seen triple segmented 2s.
Sadly Exo doesn't get the boomerang off in time, and he gets to do this all over again. Yay!
Caracarn into level 4.
These extra hearts are definitely helping out for Caracarn right now. You can take a couple more hits than XO, but you know that wouldn't really make much of a difference in this blue Lionel room.
This is a tough decision, I think, if you're Zealous, because you've seen that and know it's chances are good this is your item. So you gotta go through a couple of obnoxious rooms for the chance.
Oh, that comes in perfectly. It's gonna
clear stuff. There you go.
Yeah, kill everything. See if there's a drop.
I love that play.
He did leave one thing alive, and it does look like we have a double segmented 5 at least.
And that's exactly why you leave one alive, so that when and if you have to go this way again, the rest of them won't respawn. So even if it's a blue Lionel, you're still only dealing with one.
And to answer a question in chat, he's found at least 3 take any's, and then one was the Armos heart. I'm not sure if he's found all 4 of his take any's, but I know he did take 1 candle.
Look at that compass. I mean, just that compass would tell you we're in a segmented level.
Oh yeah, and then you get to have fun with this lovely shoot room and snakes. Though here's the good news: at the most, it's your heart.
There's the map.
Oh, well, that's definitely a shape.
So we must have gotten here via the 3-room segment.
Yeah, and then went to the bottom first.
To get from the start to.
Oh, this is very pretty. Oh, now that's a hard choice.
I mean, I would like more bombs.
I would love more bombs too, but at the same time, you don't know if there's going to be a ton of gomas hanging around, and you've only got 125 rupees. Arrows were a decent chunk of that.
This should be the wand.
Now that's a good present.
Definitely a combat upgrade when you can stab stuff for white sword damage.
And you don't have the book yet, so you're not going to be setting yourself on fire just now.
And Caracarn has the Triforce down at level 4.
XO finds a lovely room full of blue Lionels where this wand is going to come in handy. As long as he can manage not to get bopped by any of them.
How is there another staircase?
Well, I mean, there are 3 old men in level 5, so if one of them spawned in a really bad position, it could actually mean that we have 3 segments, but 4 sets of staircases, maybe. It's like super trolly. Sadly, there was a clock on the floor, and XO just couldn't get to it. But he's gonna go back, get his Triforce. He's already got the item. I don't necessarily think he cares about the heart right now. We don't know what the white sword item is, so maybe we'll come back later.
Oh, Wizrobes on the overworld. They're a thing.
Ever so much fun?
No, just a thing.
Yeah, see, fun in quotation marks there.
The good thing about Lionels is you can sneak up on them. It might be time to dip in and out of the room.
Yeah, you definitely want to kill 1, maybe 2, get that lag down a little bit, and then save the progress in the room. Because even just being able to move at normal speed would be a really big help there.
Yeah, you get 2 down and the room gets a lot better.
Yeah, we have level 7, pretty purple color over on Caracarn's side. Or Caracarn, I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to get over this staircase. And
this is... Yeah, I almost wish he would take it, though it is a race, so I can totally understand him not going anywhere near it.
At the very least, he's gonna get bombs out of this dive.
Definitely helpful. Oh my gosh, get it! Yeah, there we go.
Okay, XO's gonna get a Triforce. There it is.
And sadly, unless Caracarn goes to 5 and doesn't get the doesn't find the compass, we're probably never going to see what's on the other side of that staircase.
Well, let's see. We got level 1, level 5 in the same row. I've commented a couple times. I feel like we've been seeing these levels sort of cluster.
Yeah, it does feel like a lot of times you find like 2 or 3 in one area, and then there's a whole bunch of empty space, and you just gotta keep digging. That is a lot of dig doggers already in level 7. And we've got...
Location.
Yeah, we got level 8 over on Exo's side. It's a nice dark purple. Oh, well... It doesn't look like we're going very far unless there's a transport staircase that you have to walk through to get there.
Power bracelet located in 7. That's a big find. It is one of our overworld block items, so could very easily be required.
Exo finds the floor heart here in level 8, which is going to bring him up to 5 and give him a decent shot of picking up the white sword item should we ever find it. Oh, this level 7? Huh. I kind of want to say it looks like a ballista.
Yeah, that or a catapult. That was a joke.
No, it's okay. I actually was just finding it funny that our runners in 2 separate levels were both taking transport staircases at the same time.
There are secrets where fairies wear boots.
Huh.
I want to know who came up with that one.
To answer a question in chat, so this is actually our match up, match down race. We had an uneven number of players who were 1 and 2 and 2 and 1. So Exo is actually 2 and 1 and CaracarnVi is 1 and 2. Which is somewhat of a nightmare if you're dyslexic like I am.
Wallmaster Fireball Room. That's just lovely.
It is, but thankfully the wand is making good work out of it.
It is, but if you notice, he keeps getting thrown by the fireballs, and you could easily get thrown into a Wallmaster like that.
I mean, they're just playing catch, and you're the ball.
Link in the middle.
Oh, here we go. We got another staircase, it looks like, here in 8.
I mean, after we saw that 5, why not an 8?
Yeah, it'd be kind of wonky.
Is 8 really going to play second fiddle to 5?
Nah, never. It looks like he actually just went back through the original staircase, and we've got the Triforce here in level 7 for Caracarn, and the Raft in level 8 for Exo.
Couple good pickups at the same time there. Just realized how close 7 and 8 were.
This is a much nicer room to fight these grabby hands in, and Exo's gonna get a bomb refill while he's at it.
Always welcomed.
Especially after turning down the bomb upgrade in the earlier level, but again, it makes sense. You don't know if you're gonna have to buy arrows.
As Caracarn is gonna enter level 5.
Oh man, he almost had that, and then the Lionel just went no. Alright, Caracarn's gonna go ahead and clear this room before taking the transport staircase.
Those arrows can do a lot of work for you. They're, of course, ranged weapon. They cost you a rupee each time. But
they do more damage than your wood sword can at the moment, so...
That is true.
Exo finding what should be the second item here in level 8. Oh, man, and is that one you want to find?
So good news is you don't have to worry about saving up money for a blue ring today.
Mm-hmm, and now you can just start face tanking all the things.
Well, with 1 heart, you aren't going to face tank too much even with the red ring.
I mean, it helped with the bop from that floor, the floor turret.
That it did.
Alright, now Exo's just kind of looking around, hoping to find maybe a quick compass so that he can leave level 8 and get out of here.
Or Triforce, either one would be fine.
Very true. You just wander into a room and there's a Triforce sitting there. It's like, oh, thanks. That's a great present.
Of course, level 8, you're usually talking one of the longer dungeons.
Yeah, which is why you always are hoping. You're like, okay, well, maybe it's all within like 8 rooms of each other, and then I can just not have to dig this entire thing.
This is not the room to have just 1 heart for.
No, this is a little scary, but it's almost like the diamond-shaped blocks are gonna kind of corral those Lionels just a little bit and make it maybe easier to shoot them from further away.
Keeps them all up there, then yeah, you're going to be able to snipe them, but the
Yeah,
lag
he's-
with people as well.
Yeah, he's just gonna be really careful about what part of the block he's standing on, and this heart will definitely help out a bit.
But you don't want to take too many swords from those blue ones.
Yeah, sadly the
Staircase,
room...
Get nothing good day.
And no bomb walls either. Oh, nope, there we got one.
And then there's more of level 8.
Kind of curious, I guess, to see him killing the snakes. Maybe he didn't actually find both of the transport staircases?
Well, there's also the compass you could be looking for in the Triforce.
Yeah, but the room with the 3 blocks
And
on the sides
container.
doesn't drop, I don't think.
I think that could be a heart container room.
Hey, look, we found the orange Lionels. They're a lot friendlier than their blue friends.
You say that.
Well, yeah, they're going down to 2 hits from the wand instead of, I think it was 3 on the blues.
Okay, that is better. It's like until you actually see how they roll, it's just an assumption.
Oh man, just looking at Exo's map and you're going, alright, I kind of want him to go find the ladder, leave and see what in the world this actually looks like. We're going to have the wand pickup for Caracarn, which means that Exo's very brief combat advantage is coming to an end.
Right now, the biggest difference between them is that red ring.
And the arrow purchase on Caracarn's side. Exo does have the bow, he just hasn't found ammo for it yet.
Black didn't want to push because there was still a wallmaster hanging around being a jerk.
Don't you love that?
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, Caracarn having as much fun with this room as it looked like Exo was earlier, ow!
Nothing... not much you can do there. It's just, there's only so many things you can dodge at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, you'd want to clear what you can, get out of the room, reset it so that the lag gets a little bit better, and then just keep working at it.
This isn't a dodgeball. You can't learn to dodge Lionel beams by dodging wrenches.
Well, no, that kind of, I'm pretty sure the Lionel beams would move faster.
Down to half heart.
Oh,
And not
man.
to be there.
It's okay. He's he's hopefully gonna get it here anytime now, and then he'll have his Triforce at a level 5, and he's gonna get to leave that room behind him and never come back.
Exo's having trouble finding something in this game.
He's cleared a couple of consecutive rooms, and the most we've found so far I think was like a 5er.
Yeah, but no compass, no map,
Yeah, that's it's a little bit strange.
and no Triforce.
I think he would most definitely prefer the Triforce.
Sure, you can leave the shape of 8 unknown, that's fine.
Well, I mean, we can always, now that there's a section on the Discord for all of the race seeds, we can always go back and take a play of this ourselves.
No, thank you.
I mean, you don't want to find out what's through this lovely and wonderful random transport staircase in level 5?
It's the northern room under the E, obviously.
Maybe. But I mean, inquiring minds have to know.
I don't know, I have to.
Want to know?
Sure. Character. Get that Triforce out of level 5 and never have to deal with that room again.
Woohoo! XO, I think the only rooms that we have not seen him clear is the one on the other side of this ladder block, and there have been a couple of, dig doggers in here, so it makes me wonder if our Triforce, our map, and our compass isn't behind one of them.
That's possible. This might just be a good time to leave 8, and that's what XO's gonna do.
Those blue Wizrubs are showing off their HUD clipping skills over on Caracarn's screen.
Hi, level 2. That was convenient.
Yeah, I mean, everything's coming up in the same neighborhood, so...
They're finding them so fast I don't always get to mark down where the level was.
This might be the push block next to the fairy fountain.
Oh, that's right.
Because he was just at the desert store cave.
Okay. Yeah, indeed. Wait, did XO have the power bracelet?
Oh, maybe not. I don't honestly remember.
Well, eventually we'll get another look.
And we got a really quick Triforce here in level 2. So we'll get a look right now. Oh, no, okay, I'm sorry. He was further south than I thought. See, this is what happens when the cats decide I'm waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
So instead of being right next to level 8, instead of being right next to level 5, it's right next to level 8. There's a recorder in level 3.
Well, with all the dig doggers we have seen so far, that could definitely come in handy. Plus, we're still looking for our blocked level. And yeah, so I guess he did pick up the blue boomerang in level 2, but, you know, you have the wand now, so, eh.
Probably not going to get a lot of use out of the boomerang, but if the opportunity arises, you have it.
I'm kind of curious to see if maybe XO just hasn't run into an arrow shop, or if it's just not something that's on his radar now that he's got the wand.
A question, Chad, about the items in 1. Yes, there's one more item, but I think we're ladder blocked from it is our issue right now.
I think it was Dig Dogger. There were 2 rooms in level 1 that were Dig Doggers that could have been stairs.
Yeah, but with blocks, you are not necessarily able to get the second item.
Yep, we've seen the rooms. We just, you know, can't do anything about it.
Well, gotta have heart.
Well, hey, we're really, really close to having a shot at Mags.
One more for the minimum chance. And there's level 7 for Exos.
And if I remember correctly, Caracarn was in and out of level 7 pretty fast, so let's hope XO maybe has the same kind of luck.
All the goats.
But Caracarn does have arrows. That's just kind of a really mean room to try to shoot them in.
Very obnoxious, some might say.
You try to line up, you try to line up correctly, and the floor's just like, nah, I'm gonna knock you to the left.
Caracarn shot everything. Oh, it's the Triforce's Tacoma.
Woohoo! The game has jokes. All right, just watch all those fireballs, Caracarn. You got this. Yeah, see? Only two wood arrows for a blue Goma seems like a pretty squishy crab.
Indeed, but I'm also thinking that means if silvers are a 9, then wood arrows were required.
Well, we still have to find... I think we're missing level 6 and 9? So there's still a chance they could be in like 6 or something. Oh, well, there's 9.
There is indeed 9.
Alright, and if I remember correctly, this Dig Dogger is going to kind of force Exo in the direction of both the Power Bracelet, which might be this staircase here, and the Triforce. First World DF, I'm not entirely sure, but I do have a friend that refers to the Goma as Tom Selleck's evil mustache. Oh!
That's fair to do to Tom Selleck.
I don't know, but the game has put our ladder as the white sword item behind the Power Bracelet.
Now that satisfies the overworld block. Not the sight of that, it doesn't mean it's the only one, but it does satisfy that. It also means you could pick up that atlas from the coast anytime you wanted to, and instead Caracarn is choosing to go the other way.
Well, he's about to find level 8, where that atlas would actually come in so handy. And though he does have the recorder, so he might be able to dig out the compass in the map that Exo couldn't find earlier.
Also, that means we're down to any dungeon could have anything.
Yay!
With every dungeon having every item remaining.
You know why that's good? Because I don't have to do math. And man, is that a shape for what? We've even got a little tiny 3-room segment in this level 8. I'm gonna say it looks like Snuffleupagus.
Sure. I'm trying to think. So yes,
it was either that or the the man-eating plant from Little Shop of Horrors.
If this were 7, I would give you that. I can't compare 8 to Little Shop of Horrors, but a level 7 that looked anything like that would be a Shop of Horrors.
I don't know. I mean, our Wizrobes and our Darknuts are on the overworld, and level 7 was full of... Yes, Audrey 2. Thank you. Our level 7 was full of those, wasn't it the Lionels again?
There's lots of Lionels in dungeons, and only 19 for the bombs, so that is a very nice price. Raft! Yeah,
Caracarn's gonna get his raft. I'm trying to remember, I don't think Exo's actually made use of the raft yet. There is still a small chance that level 6 is out on one of the islets.
That means Caracarn no longer has a block for finding any levels.
Exo, I'm trying to remember where 3 was, but hopefully he's going to pick up on some of this overworld exploration he missed earlier and find a couple of container hearts, take any and look, arrows!
3 was one of those, they were so quick getting into it, I didn't actually get to work out where it was.
Okay, looks like Exo's actually headed up to check the raft spot now, maybe, if he makes it off this screen full of blue Wizrobes.
And there's red ring for Caracarn. So, advantage Caracarn in the item count so far.
Yeah, mainly because of that recorder, and a couple of Triforces.
Just an Arby's across the lake.
Now I want curly fries.
Reminded me of a Reddit thread I read earlier today, but let's not go there.
First World DF saying that the raft was actually their favorite item as a kid. And hey, I think that's awesome because it's so nice when the raft actually gets a little bit of love and gets to be useful.
Got a potion shop there. Push block number 2. I think number 2 that we checked.
It turns out it's just a door repair, but these levers are definitely making Exo fight to get in there. And we got this fun Lionel room that we saw a little bit earlier.
The Lionel Fun Room of Happiness. And Doom.
Somehow I don't think happiness and doom are usually things that you want to have happen together.
But is there a more accurate description?
Oh no, this is just, it's just plain evil. But
Okay.
it is really nice for the bomb drops.
That worked out for
Oh,
Caracarn.
we've got level 6 on Exo's side, though I didn't see where he found it.
That was northeast before the tree. It was a bomb wall.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh.
And ladder blocked.
Well, if you're XO at this point, I think you've probably seen everything besides level 9. So maybe you continue exploring if you can't go much further here in this level 6.
We've got a compass innate. We've got access to the room. We've got...
Pretty easy enemy to kill, especially since they were dying to a boomerang earlier.
And there's the Triforce for Caracarn, who now also has enough hearts for a minimum chance at mags.
I don't know if the seed is going to be that nice.
Is it ever?
I don't know. It usually tries to fool you by putting red ring underneath the Armos item and then blocking everything else by the recorder. So it's like, here, I'm going to give you one little present and then make you work for everything else.
Back to level 2 we go with Caracarn. With that ladder, nothing should be stopping us now.
Really friendly enemy set. Pretty easy to take out with this wand.
They're getting a lot of bombs in, though.
Maybe it's just nerves.
Well, Tektites are very good dodgers as well.
Yeah, Exo's checking all of these power bracelet locations, so he should be coming up on, if he lives through the screen, he should be coming up on his white sword item, hopefully momentarily.
Are gonna see and leave behind that magic boomerang. Grab the Triforce at level 2. Only needs the level 6 Triforce now, which is a bomb wall away. Up in the northeast.
And of course we have to find silvers, so here you make the choice of when you do find 6, do you go ahead and dig the entire thing? Or do you take the chance on the 2 items that are going to be in level 9?
This is a tough call for me. I mean, you've heard me say before, my rule is kind of 45 minutes, that if I'm not in go mode, I don't really like to leave stuff behind in dungeons. But we've got the recorder.
Yep. You can always whistle back. Looks like he's heading over to pick up his Atlas here, which would be a really good play as it gives you all of the maps for every single level. And let's face it, 9 can be a mess.
So I probably wouldn't do an out-of-the-way dig in 6, but it's a case where, hey, if I can check a couple extra rooms, let's do that.
Exo's still looking around for level 9, which I think Caracarn found somewhere on Candle Row.
Yeah, I guess you can call that in Candle Row. It's not in the row, it's the one south of it. Or...
Oh, I see, so adjacent. So the screen over from where Exo was. Looks like he's also going to go pick up his ladder. Pick up his ladder item off the coast, which is going to give him all the maps for the levels as well.
Caracarn is in the vicinity of this 6. Should find it very soon. As long as you don't run out of bombs.
Well, we did see a bomb upgrade a little bit earlier.
And thanks to whoever's tracking, that would be ProPeers. Thank you, ProPeers.
Yes, it's very appreciated.
Alright, level 4 for XO. We've seen the wood boomerang here, so not the item you're looking for.
No, but he still has to get the Triforce out of here, and, you know, maybe he's just hoping silvers aren't going to be a dig at 9.
Also, still, I believe, needs level 3.
Yeah, but that wasn't... Was that pretty close to here? Level 6 looks like a guy bending over to tie his shoe.
Or maybe a runner stretching from world-class track meet.
Oh, that works too. Or a hunched over ET, says chat.
Alright. XO working on 4. Caracarn working on 6. And how much time will Caracarn invest in this 6 if you find the Triforce early?
See, this is anytime we've actually made this gamble in a race, it's come back to turn around the opposite direction, basically. Because I'm like, okay, well, there's 2 items in level 9. I'm going to go dig that because there's only 1 item in whatever level I'm missing. So it's hard to say.
And there's your magic key, so the question...
There's our answer.
Because you're not going back to any other dungeon, you're just going straight to 9.
Yeah, except for maybe, I mean, we do have the staircase level 1, which...
But no, we have recorded 3, so that's done.
Yeah, we're just missing the floor item in level... Not floor item, the staircase item in level 1, which, yeah, I agree with Antlers. That's small enough, and we know which 2 rooms it could be in, that I would probably go back to level 1 before 9.
You talked me into it.
Yeah, I mean, it's there was a Dig Dogger room on one side and then a Dig Dogger room on the other side, so it's not too far away.
I do like, as a basic rule of strategy, don't let 2 rooms beat you. Don't let a couple of easy rooms you could have gone back to be what keeps you spending 20 minutes searching in 9.
Caracarn's gonna get his compass here in level 6, and it looks like the Triforce is in the guy's hand.
Yeah, that's pretty far over.
Yeah, and we're just hoping that there's a direct path, and you don't have to take, like, some sort of wonky transport staircase to get there.
So far, so good.
There's our meat block. Caracarn gonna be nice and feed the guy.
I would assume the main reason to do that, aside from memes, is it clears the inventory for select swap. And
Yeah, it's one less thing to scroll through, basically.
So Troll Handle dealt with, we got more heart, and a bunch of Tektites to deal with. And this is where you're really glad you have the red ring.
Yes, that floor can just be terrible. Exo's gonna go ahead and get his compass up an A to get back to this room, and thankfully he still has a key, so he doesn't really have to kill these Lionels, he just has to get around them.
No, but bombs.
Bombs are good.
Just don't get stabbed in the effort of getting the bombs.
Yeah, that would be bad. Caracarn is remembering that there were the Dig Dogger blocks in level 1, so he's going to get us an answer real quick about where our silvers are. Exo picks up the Triforce in level 4.
So where else are we missing an item from? We've got 1 in 9. We got 2 in 9, 1 in 1.
Yeah, I think it's just the staircase item in level 1, and then the 2 items in level 9.
Okay.
And Spiky got stuck in a wall there for a minute.
We'll take it.
This is our staircase item.
Survey says...
Oh.
Our red candle. We have the red ring.
Well, that would have been nicer at the beginning of the game.
So white sword and silvers in 9. Still love the play. That took very little time to find out that we have to dig 9.
Yeah, and he's making really good use of the recorder to get back to within a few screens of level 9. So we got there, you know, relatively quickly.
And here we go. Oh, farming for the bomb chance.
Meanwhile, Exo is back in level 6. He's going to be able to make it around this ladder block, but sadly, he is out of keys.
It can be tough. I mean, getting the magic key before 9 is always a very welcome utility.
Yeah, but at this point, when you're digging level 6, because it was, I guess it was on the way to the compass, but he might actually be key blocked from where he needs to go. And this is a really big level to have to dig.
Yeah. On CaracarnVi's side, though, I gotta say, I love the staircase strats here, because you're looking for silvers anyways. Take everything you can get, map up where your staircases go, and that might end up giving you a really quick path back to Zelda or Ganon.
Oh, man, rude Dodongo. Dodges the last bomb that Caracarn has, but thankfully there's a bomb drop on the floor next door.
Could go back and try and farm more, but no. Take what you got. Move on.
Exo... I'm trying to remember if this is our item room?
I think it was the compass. Nope. Oh, compass was 2 above that. That was the magic key.
And with 0 keys, 7 bombs, this is a pretty good time to find it. Though, I mean, you probably were hoping for silvers.
If you got silvers there, you would probably feel fantastic about it, because it would be a troll. Hey, there's Zelda's room. Under the V.
Alright, so Exo heading in the right direction to find his Triforce, kind of. Hopefully he stumbles into the recorder and knows that he has to hang a far right.
I think this was the compass room, if I recall correctly.
Oh, Exo doesn't yet have his recorder out of level 3 because he hasn't found level 3 yet.
I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. I'd like to see you try, old man.
Yeah, they
use
all the dodges, basically. It looks like this level is kind of maybe trying to force Exo in the right direction, if he just keeps going over to the right here.
doing a pretty thorough exploration, which means you would want to pick up those 2 rooms.
Yeah, I mean, I'd want to know.
It says roar.
And silver's adjacent.
This ends up being a fairly nice 9. We just have to actually get into Ganon's room.
I'm trying to remember if the original staircase that was Dig Dogger blocked was required or not.
Triforce out of 6 for Exo. And here's Ganon! At 58 minutes. Wow, there's a...
That is an awesome floor. Ganon's throwing himself a party. He's got the nice rug out.
Oh, I love it to stay left strats. Ganon is going to come right there. So, this is an easy way to pick him up if you're not that great at tracking Ganon.
Caracarn gets a really good stun lock on him. He's going to take him down with the silver arrows, and as he already knows where the princess is, it's just a matter of getting back there.
How good of a staircase path do we have? Because you've been exploring them, so... Expression block flip there.
Exo heading back into level 8 with his any key. Hopefully he's already seen both of the items, so he just has to get to wherever the Triforce is.
Which I think is under the 8.
Yeah, he sadly didn't have the map the first time he was in here, so he didn't know that there was a room off to his right.
Caracarn has seen Zelda's room, and it's just a couple away from here. It's the southern room under the letter V. So 2 away, and this is going to be an open shutter. And we're going to get it! I didn't want to jinx it, but that is a sub-hour win for Caracarn. GG.
Oh, Caracarn actually... Yep, finishes with a time. Sorry, I was trying to find it in the race chat. Finishes with a time of 59:47 according to Race Time GG.
So, fantastic if you can do these flags in under an hour.
Yeah, that was a very solid run, and shortly thereafter, we have had XO forfeit from the race, so let's get some GGs in chat for XO as well, because this was actually, it's a really good, a really well-run race from both of our runners. Just a little bit of wrong order luck.
And that does happen.
Hey.
XO,
What's up?
I can't tell you what
so
level 3 is
GGs.
because I actually missed marking it down.
Thanks. Yeah, I had a very, very slow start. And once I got going, it was just a little too late.
And Caracarn joins us as well. GG.
So
you all kept the items really close to each other.
Yeah, I mean, I never actually saw 3 or 9, assuming they're on the west half of the game.
9 was the screen just to the right, the burn bush just to the right of the raft near start.
Okay, yep, seeing that next.
Yeah, you were pretty close, but I think, was it Darknets weren't letting you back off the raft?
Yeah, I mean, at that point, I had just picked up, I think, the ladder, and I wanted to check that ramp spot before I went back. You know, everything that was ladder blocked.
But yeah, it was a really Caracarn saying in chat that their headset is unfortunately dead. But
No,
GG's
was. I just
was dead. There we go. See,
trying to figure out
perfect
why I
timing.
couldn't hear anything.
Oh, so good. But GG's to you both. How happy or sad were you to see the Wizrobes Darknets on the overworld?
It's my least favorite, to be honest. I mean, I know dungeons are super easy then, but it's still, I'd rather have Wizrobes in dungeons.
Yeah, makes sense. Does make it a little bit harder to get around. Caracarn was the first one to find his sword. But XO, you were actually the first person to the red ring and the wand. So for a little while, you had a bit of an advantage there.
Yeah, I think it was, I mean, I died so many times prior to getting those Lionels. I couldn't seem to avoid them half-toller. Be damned. It was,
Yeah, the
it's not going well.
I think it was the Triforce room in 4 was the blue Lionels in the side staircase. That was it was kind of giving you both a little bit of a hard time just with all the
at
lag.
least twice.
Yeah, that was 5, I believe. But yeah.
Yeah, 5.
that 5 was something else too. It was like triple segmented.
Yeah, I was kind of curious to see if anybody would actually make it through that staircase.
Yeah. And especially because their staircase just popped you right up by the Triforce. Same thing in 8. There was a stair that took you right to the Triforce. In 8, if you could find it.
Yeah, but as opposed to, you know, trying to dig the whole thing, that was definitely a lot nicer than you know, what it could have been.
Yep. So where was level 3? That was the only thing I don't.
Level 3 was right above level 9, actually.
Okay, so I would have hit that.
That makes perfect sense with this map.
Yeah, I would have been there. I just finished 8, and Candle Row is the next spot on my list. But essentially, all of West Hyrule went untouched. There was just no need to go over it.
Yeah, just the Armos item.
Yeah, I didn't even get that.
I think that may have been my record for most caves checked without finding a single level. I had to find my first level for like, what, 20 minutes almost?
Yeah, XO, he ran into, I think it might have been level 1, maybe?
Yeah,
really
I got
quickly?
one immediately, but it was essentially blocked. But combat keys and bombs.
Caracarn, the one good thing that came out of the many empty caves was actually all of the take any's that you found. XO finished the game with 2, 4, 7, is it 7 hearts? And you finished with a lot more than that, so...
Yeah, I said 7 hearts, and I think I only found 1 take any.
Yeah, so I mean, it took up a decent amount of time, but in the end, it did kind of help out a bit.
Yeah. So, also, where were silvers?
In 9, like right next to Ganon. That 9 was like so luck. I mean, yeah, I went through like I went straight ahead, and then one secret passage took me to the bottom right of the map, and then the very next secret passage took me on a path that went right to Zelda, and then the very next secret passage took me on a path that went right to Ganon, and then also right next to the silvers.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was pretty streamlined level 9.
Yeah, I don't think I would have been too far behind you. Probably a good 10-12 minutes, though, because I still had to do 3, but since they were so closely located to each other, I don't know that I would have been too far behind.
Yeah, I don't think you would have been. And one of the other things that would have been useful is Caracarn, I was trying to remember, you walked into 9, and one of the first transport staircases you took was Dig Dogger Block. Do you remember if that was strictly required?
In 9?
Yeah, it was one of the first staircases you found.
Yeah, I think there might have been a Dig Dogger. What was it? A diamond staircase?
I thought it was a push block, maybe, but sorry, there was a lot going on.
I'd have to look back. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'd have to check the VOD, but that was another one of the disadvantages for EXO is he having not found level 3, he still didn't have the recorder, so there were a couple of rooms in 1, the item room for 1. And then I think a couple of rooms in either 7 or 8 that you got through faster because it was a Dig Dogger blocking a couple of shutters, and you could kill him, and EXO had to kind of work his way around.
Yeah, usually if it's a block and I already have the thing, like it doesn't even really register with me that it was blocked, usually. Like, if I run into it before I have the item, then I know it's a block, but usually I'm not even thinking about whether it was a block or not. Unless it's like something easy, like Zelda was ladder blocked or something like that.
Yeah, we
take a quick moment and hype up some of what's coming up tonight. We've got F. Coughlin and Krem coming up on Speed Gaming 2 at 10 o'clock. Liquid Husband and Leslie Pro is on Speed Gaming 5 at 10 o'clock. X-Ice Blue and TA909 coming up at 10 o'clock. And then just because that's not enough, we also have Zarnex42 and Magic Friends coming up at 11 on Speed Gaming 3. So there's a lot of pipe action still ahead. Caracarn, one of my favorite questions has been to ask runners if you could have anything happen in your next seed, be it an opponent, an item, whatever you'd like. What would you like to see next round?
White Sword Armos.
There you go.
Or something like that, I guess. I don't know. Something that, accelerates the progression instead of getting, stuck with, no resources for a long time.
And how about you, XS?
I would take Wizards and Dungeons. I mean, 100%. And I actually didn't die to that a little. But I still don't like them on the overworld. It just makes you have to pause every time you enter a screen.
I'm gonna have to go the other way. I would much rather see them on the overworld. I mean, they are annoying on the overworld, but not as annoying as having to fight them. I mean, now if I get White Sword and Red Ring, then I would rather have them in dungeons, I guess. But if I have to fight them with if I have to fight 8 blue wizards with Wood Sword and no health, then no thanks.
Yeah, makes pretty good sense there.
Well, I'm out of questions. Any final thoughts, Caracarn?
No.
How about you, Exos?
No, good luck in the next round.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, thanks.
And a big thank you to ProPiece for tracking for us tonight. It makes everything easier. She'll love the trackers, chat.
Most definitely. It's kind of nice not having to worry about where everything is.
Just where some of the things are. Good night, CD.
Good night, Trenton. Thank you very much for hanging out, and I hope everybody at Speed Gaming has fun watching these amazing matches that are coming up for the rest of the night.
Good night, everybody.